Hello everyone, Mr. Lapeze here with our final video of the semester. Just some thoughts and reminders regarding essay number 3 and the final exam. These are our last two major assignments for the semester, so the last two big ones outside of weekly assignments. So a few things regarding essay number 3. One big aspect of essay number 3 is that it's worth 1/4 of our course grade. You can see here it's worth 25% of the course. So what we did was we progressed from essay number 1 at 15% to essay number 2 at 20 to essay number 3 at 25%. So the way I usually tell my students to think about essay number 3 is that this is the last chance for you to hopefully jump up in your grade for the course. It's the biggest grade of the semester. It is 10% more than the final exam, which is collectively worth 15%. So if you're shooting for an A and you're at a B, if you're shooting for a B and you're at a C, or if you're not passing right now, if you're at a D and F and you're trying to bump up into the C range, this is the assignment to put your full effort behind and get bumped up into that next grade category. So 25% of the course. Another sort of different aspect of this assignment is that we have a research component here. So what we did for essay number 2 was we used Douglas and Plato for support. And those were readings that I gave you, and you had to use those and nothing else outside. For this assignment, we completed 4 readings. They were the Graham and Early, Baumgartner, Cottam, and Esamoglu readings. So you're going to choose 2 of those 4 readings, and then you're going to get 3 pieces of research material on your own. And so everyone in the course will have 5 materials from which they can borrow for support during their essay. In other words, you're going to quote from your sources. You can quote from 5 sources. 2 of our class readings, 3 of your own research materials, so 5 total. Another way to think of it is that everyone who turns in essay number 3 should have 5 entries on their works cited page. 1 for each of those 5 sources, no more or less. 5 is the magic number. A little bit of background on the assignment. So a traditional first semester college class like English 111 isn't heavy on research and research techniques and gathering materials and vetting them and all of that stuff. But a second semester college course is. So if you're at Wake Tech or if you transfer and you go somewhere else and you have to take a second semester of college English, usually those courses are research heavy. For example, at Wake Tech, English 112, the second semester of college, freshman college English, every paper is very similar to this one. It will require you to do some research and pair them with your own thoughts and ideas for about a 5 to 6 page essay. So this is our transition paper to the next step if you have to take another English class. Finally, regarding essay number 3 and the research component, I just want to walk y'all through a good way to get help if you're somebody who hasn't done much research, don't know how to find sources related to your topic, or you just want some extra outside help. So this is Wake Tech's homepage, and if you go to the login section, if you go to menu, under student support, there's the libraries link. And if you select libraries and you scroll down a little bit, there are these 2 super useful buttons here. One, you can live chat with a librarian. And then the second one here, you can schedule an appointment. And if you click schedule an appointment, you have the Ask a Wake Tech Librarian bot here. This is where you can get live help. So all you would have to do for our essay is explain your essay topic and tell the librarian, this is what I'm looking for. I'd like a source related to my topic, and here's my argument. If you had your thesis even, that would even help. And they can help you find sources. The other thing you can do is there's a list of all the Wake Tech campuses that have libraries. The main campuses here, the main top 3, Southern, Southern, and the Health Sciences campus. So you can make appointments to stop in with your assignment and with whatever materials you have that you're working on your essay with, and just talk to a librarian and be like, listen, I need 5 sources. 2 of them are going to be these class readings, so I just need to come up with 3 more, and here's my topic. And the librarians would love to help you locate materials to help you complete your essay. So two really useful things. The Ask a Wake Tech Librarian, you type here and you press enter and you can live chat, or you can drop into a campus physical location to get help. That is super useful. This is where I send any of my students who are like, I have 2 sources, but I want 1 more and I want to make sure it's good. I found some things online, but I'm not really sure about them. I'm like, chat with the librarian, go to the library. I mean, you can always ask me and talk to me about it, but this is what librarians are for. So this is my suggestion. Again, you go to Wake Tech's homepage, and when you go to menu, you select libraries, and it brings you these 2 buttons, the chat and the schedule an appointment. Finally, just some words about the final exam. Once you submit essay number 3, you will be turning your attention to our last few weeks of the semester, and every week after we submit essay number 3 involves some aspect of the final exam. I'm beginning to post final exam instructions and documents and due dates. All of that should be posted within the next week or so. But for now, if you go to our lessons in Blackboard, you'll see that's the initial materials are there if you wanted to get started early. But just in general, to explain it, the final exam, rather than writing a new essay, this is how we used to teach freshman comp. You would write a new essay under a certain set of guidelines and within a certain amount of time, say like a 2-hour seated class or a 2-hour online essay. Instead of that, what we're going to do is we're going to revise either essay number 1 or number 2, not both. So you'll get to choose which essay you want to revise, and you will make a plan. You will make a reverse outline where you sort of pull back the structure of the already finished draft and look at it and analyze it and talk about how it can get better. You will complete a plan for revision or a revision plan in detail about what do you plan on doing to your essay to make it better in different aspects of the essay. Global revisions, and you'll read about this, local revisions and surface revisions, everything from your thesis statement to your introductions, conclusions, to structure of body paragraphs, placement of body paragraphs, to down to comma placement, grammar, language mechanics. And then you will revise the essay. So let's just say, for example, you chose essay number 2. You're going to revise it according to your reverse outline and your revision plan, make all the changes. And then the final step of the final exam, step number 4, is a reflection, where you will reflect on the changes you made, how did you make them, why did you make them, and why is your essay stronger now in a revised final draft than it was initially when you submitted it for a grade. That's the gist of it. Like I said, I wouldn't worry about this at all until after you submit your final draft of essay number 3. And everything will be clear, I hope. And as always, y'all, you can just email me, hit me up on Teams, and I'm happy to walk you through it, explain any of the specific sets of assignments for the final exam. The final exam is pretty low pressure. It's basically one final exam broken up into 4 parts over a few weeks. So you have lots of time to work on it. And then last thing, y'all, great work, everyone, so far. I've been super pleased with how you've done turning in your rough draft and completing peer reviews for essay number 2. We're about to jump into the same process with essay number 3. So great work, y'all. Everyone's improved and writing strongly now. Even if your grades don't reflect that you improved from 1 to 2, essay number 2 was a little bit more difficult. So keep up the hard work. As always, let me know if I can help. And enjoy the fall weather, y'all. It's been beautiful. Bye.